Hi Vimal, thank you for giving your time.
Hi, hi.
And
My pleasure, my pleasure.
so I was going through one of the stories in one of the traveler group on Facebook, and
Okay.
I've seen your
Okay.
photos there, and I started searching for who's this guy, and then I
Thank you,
sent this
thank you.
message. So I mean, you have done this incredible thing, not possible for many so-called travelers like us, and there are so many who can think of doing such thing, but the execution and uh, the time, energy, zeal to do some things, and the sacrifices also, I would say, is very important. So
Yes, true. Thank you
I
so much.
welcome you on my YouTube channel, Wheels of Soul. So I'll be publishing this
Thank you.
video on that channel. Whenever I do such kind of interaction through VC, mostly I prepare some kind
Mm-hmm.
of questions, kind of that
Okay.
what should be asked and how it should go and flow.
Sure, wonderful.
But
Wonderful.
in your case, it is like I thought whatever whatsoever you are going to share, that will be amazing things.
Thank you. But I need some questions. Without questions, I
Yeah,
can't
no, I'll
offer.
definitely ask in general, but facts and figures where I keep in I note down the facts and figures about the someone's journey, the record title they have achieved, or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But
Mm,
in
I
your case,
understand.
it was like whatever you are going to share, whatever questions I'm going to ask, it will be all spontaneous and nothing
Yes, definitely, definitely.
prepared.
Yeah, sure.
So, this is
Sure,
like
definitely.
thanks for your time, and thanks for joining us here. And I welcome you on behalf of all the viewers. So,
Thanks
Vimal,
for having me.
yeah. So, to start with, how this came into your mind? I mean, if you can give us a brief background about how this started.
Okay. So July 1st, 2016, is the day I left home. I didn't have anything. I just had a bag, uh, not even a single rupee in my hand. I didn't have any kind of perishable food, also biscuits, stuff, nothing. I just had my bag, and I just had this incredible uh, zeal, to travel, to go out, to see things, to understand people, to know people's stories. But I didn't have money, but I have to move. So I just took my bag and stood on the national highway near my town, uh, and took a lift, and that's how it all started. I traveled without money for close to 2 years, and then met incredible people, amazing people all along the way. Like, I've never slept with an empty stomach all these years. This 5 years I'm on the road, I've never slept with an empty stomach. People have always been there for me. People have always given me everything they had. Uh, Starting from sleeping in bus stands, railway stations, petrol bunks, police station, to sleeping in five-star hotels, uh, sleeping in sleeping in small huts, to big villas where you open the door and you have your private entrance to the river, or taking small bikes to taking a flight once. It has always been, it was an amazing journey. I had those 2 years, and then I did so many things over the years also. Like, I traveled in a moped, which I borrowed from my sister for some time. And then I realized people have given me so many things over the years. I have to find a way to give back. I have to find a way to give back, uh, because that is how it is. Like, I was filled with so much of gratitude. I thought, like, I'll explore, I'll explore someday. So I have to give back in some way, but I can't stay at a single place. I'm a nomad. I keep moving. That is me. That is my lifestyle. So I thought, why not take my home to the road, and host people on that, in my home, and uh, make it a place where anyone can come and share their stories, where where people will feel like, okay, I'm at a safer place and I'm at home.
mm,
So I thought about it, and then I dreamt about it for 3 years. Then I did so many things. I crowdfunded for it. Again, people helped me. I stood on the road, sold tea. I stood on the road and sold toys. Like, I used to have a placard, toys for sale, and I used to stand on the road and put toys on my moped I was traveling in, and I used to sell the toys and get money, and kept on moving. I generally hadn't had I mean actual use for money, because I never have to use money. People were always there. They are like, they invite me to their homes, they feed me, they make me stay in their homes. Like, I never really had the use for money, so I saved all the money I earned over the years. Then I whatever money I got through crowdfunding, I saved it, and then finally I got a van, and then I it took me a year again to build the whole stuff. Like, I every single thing, every single, you have to, because it's a very small space, you have to be very frugal about everything, like what goes where, and how you have to how you need to design it, and how you need to place that there. So I maybe my engineering background helped, but I was a dropout anyway. But I took all that, and two of my juniors from school, they came along. They helped me selflessly without expecting anything, not even one single rupee from me. They helped me, and then whatever money was coming and money was going. Never people ask me like how much it costed you. I really don't know. I never calculated. Money was coming, money was going. It was never really my thing. So, and then I finished it, and I shifted into it, and I started traveling. So that's how.
and so as you said that you left your engineering, you are engineering dropout,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you have to do that because of this dream of traveling, or it was because
uh it was so many things actually. I was in love with engineering. When I joined engineering, I was in love with engineering. Then I realized I was not actually was in love with engineering, rather than I was in love with engineered things. Like, I was in love with a laptop rather than what happens inside. I was in love with a phone rather than what happens inside. So I realized it quite later in my life. I was like, so I thought engineering is about creating this watching movies and reading things. You have this basic concept about engineering, right? Like, you create things. So you create things which move. You create things which can talk. Like, it's like robotic kind of stuff. I that was in my head. Then I realized it was not true. So then I thought, okay, this is not what I want to do. Then I dropped out. But even after dropping out, I stayed in college for all 4 years.
Hmm.
I Because college was giving me so many things rather than other than engineering. I wasn't. I used to go to library. I used to sit. I started a startup. I led a team of 15 people. Then again, I dropped the startup idea because it was not working out. Then I thought, okay, travel is something I always wanted to. Let's travel. So I left home when I was 21. So yeah.
okay, and restriction from family for
That is the
uh,
point, right? Like, we
because
always a lot of people ask me this, like, what about parents, or what about family? They never restricted you, something like that. But I always answer them, who are they to restrict you? Who are they to restrict me? Parents aren't godly figures. They are humans. And they make mistakes. So love, we have been conditioned to believe love is authority. Love comes from the place of authority. I love you, so you shouldn't marry that guy. I love you, so you shouldn't go and study the thing you love. I love you, so you shouldn't do the job you love. So there is no love in that. There is authority. Love is never authority. Love is more responsibility. Love is more freedom. So when we understand it, a lot of things changes. Fortunately, my mom was very understanding, so she let me be me. But I tell a lot of people this, like, don't ever get bogged down by the pressure of parents, because you can love your parents and still can disagree a lot of things. And I gave my mom a few logical things. See, I told her, I tell this in every interview. I told her three things. One, I asked her actually three questions. One, every single god you worship is a traveler. Every single god, take any religion, every single god you worship is a traveler. If they can do it, why can't I? Second thing, I was always a very good student. I studied with scholarships. So if I have to go for higher education, she has to pay. But I'm going onto the road and learning things for free. Road will be my university. What's wrong in that? Third, most people, you see, coming from small towns, they go to cities and work, and they go to their family once in 6 months or once in a year, something like that, right? I'll be doing the same. What is the difference in that?
Right.
There's basically no difference. You're looking at me with a different set of lens. That's it. I'm no different. I'm a very normal human.
Yeah, so my asking that point is basically because typical Indian families, it's not about uh,
Exactly. That is
uh,
why.
so that is
Exactly. That is why I get that question a lot of
so
times.
sometimes
Why?
because
Why?
and most of the time when I meet these a lot of youngster in terms of in the age group of somewhere around 20 18 20, and they want to say they are not sure, not even the youngster, I'm saying, even if the even there are so many people in the early 30s there, and they are thinking, yes, I will do someday, but they are not sure by themselves. So how the family will be convinced about your plans and trips? So first you have to be.
Exactly. If first you have to be sure, that's for
Yeah.
sure. If you're not sure, like how can you go and tell people
Yes.
that you want to do it? But I always tell people, how can you be sure without trying?
Yes.
How can you even know whether you like it or not without trying? Just try. If you
Yeah.
don't like it, you can always come back.
Right. And so this journey, how which cities, states you have covered in this journey, and how many kilometers?
I really don't know. Like I don't calculate kilometers for sure.
So all
So I
parts,
really
all
don't know
parts of
that.
India.
Yeah, most of India, because I cannot say all parts because India is huge.
Yeah.
And if I say all parts, someone will come and tell me some place which I've never heard of, and then suddenly I feel like, wow, I've not traveled enough. So it's always there. So I'll never say I've traveled all India. Most parts.
Okay.
I've touched all states.
And that traveler, you built kind of a that typical Bollywood star kind of setup inside. Not that luxurious, but yes, definitely one BHK studio apartment.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I always wanted a home. Like, see, you see, Bollywood stars caravans are vanity vans. They are more like lightings, big mirrors, they big sofa. I don't want that. I wanted a home. I wanted a perfect home, a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom. As you said, one BHK. So
So
I wanted to do that.
I mean, whenever you are, as you shared that you have been to so many places, villas, small towns, huts, then petrol pump roads. So in those times, any incident you'd like to share that that scared you, that where am I, why I'm here, and that kind of thing. Any one or two, any incident.
I was not scared as such because I know what I'm doing.
Hmm.
I know how this life is going to be, and even when I'm sleeping in a bus stand, when I get into my sleeping bag, I feel like when I close my eyes, I feel like I'm in a five-star hotel. Cool breeze is flowing on my face, and I feel nice. See, problems, difficulties is subjective.
Right.
Sleeping in a bus stand can be difficult for some people, but
Hmm.
it's not for me.
Hmm.
Or walking for some distance can be difficult for some people. It was not for me. It was an experience, so I never call it. I was never scared, to be frank.
Hmm.
I'll tell you an incident. I was sitting in a bus stand in Kerala, Kannur, and I thought like I don't know anyone there, so I thought like I'll sleep in the bus stand. Then a police guy came and he asked me, "What are you doing here?" His voice was like very harsh, and typical police, Indian police. And I was like, I was smiling. That is my thing. Like I
Hmm.
smile at people. I was smiling, and I told him, I'm here. I'm thinking like I want to sleep here. I don't have a place. And then he told me you can't sleep here because the bus stand is closed for the night. You can't sleep here. Then I told him, uh, see, I really don't have a place. I really don't have anywhere to go. Take me to the police station. I can come with you, but I can't. But I don't know anywhere to go. If you don't let me to sleep here, take me to the police station. Then he smiled and he told me, go and sleep in the railway station because it's always open. Then I said, okay. Then I went to the railway station and slept. So it's like that. And when once I was in Nagpur, not Nagpur, Nashik,
Yeah.
Maharashtra, and one police guy stopped me because I had a long beard and I was wearing a bag and I was looking like a crazy kid. And he came to me and he asked me like, "What are you doing here?" I told him like, "See, I'm a traveler. I came to Nashik. I want to see Nashik." Then he told me, he asked me like, "Where are you going?" I told him, "I have a friend here. I'm going to that place." He asked me, "What do you do?" I told him, "I travel." "I know you have traveled, but what do you do?" I told him, "I travel. That is what I do." Then he was looking at me from top to bottom and said, "Okay, fine to go." So things like this,
Yeah.
it's fine. Even with Maya, like when police stop me, first they'll be like very serious. They come and ask me like, I smile and I'm patient. I'll answer all the questions. Then after some time they come and take selfies with me. They invite their colleagues and they take selfies with Maya and me. So it's like that. Sorry,
Just
yeah,
to
please.
just one part that I don't want to miss that Maya thing. How
Sure.
you named your
Yeah.
that vehicle Maya?
Okay.
Any story behind
See,
it?
Maya means magic.
Yeah.
Maya means magic, right? Like
Mm.
Maya, universe has always been magical to me. It's like pure magic. When I was working with Maya, when I was building the home, some days my bank balance would be zero, and then literally, I'll tell you, one day my bank balance was zero. I was talking to a friend, and I was telling her tomorrow I have to buy some things for plumbing. I need some plumbing equipments, stuff like that. But my bank balance is zero. I don't know how I'm going to manage, but somehow I have to manage. Let's see how it goes because the people I was the my juniors, I said, who worked with me, they were saying with me, I don't want to ruin their time also. So I was telling her that okay, I have to think of some things. I finished saying that, and I told her somehow it will happen. I have belief in that somehow it will happen. And I finished saying that. I get a message, your account has been credited with 10,000 rupees. I don't know who did that. I went to my Instagram, I was like searching, and then some complete stranger. I don't even know him. Complete stranger who messaged me and said like, I got inspired by your work and I really want to help you. That's it. And and if it happens every single day, if universe is giving you every single day, I don't know any other way. I just can be grateful. It's like magic, literally magic. Like it's been so many times that happens, and so many days, like when I was walking on the roads one day, and I didn't have food for till afternoon. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't have food. I had only morning food, breakfast when I left my host place, and then I was really hungry. But I don't ask for food. I was traveling without money at that point of time. I promised myself that I don't ask for food. I was walking. I was not getting any lift. I was walking, and there is a small shop. I saw a shop which was closed, and there is a small sitting area. I thought I'll take some rest, and by crossing the road, I can go and sit in the sitting area and take some rest, and before moving, because I was really hungry and also tired because I was walking for a long distance. Right, I was crossing the road. Two guys came in a bike. They stopped me. They asked me, "What are you doing here?" I told them like, "I'm going to this place and I'm hitchhiking. I travel like this. I'm going by walk." Uh, then they asked me, "Did you have lunch?" I said no. Then they asked me like, "How? It's already 3. How will you eat? When will you eat?" I told them I will manage somehow because I don't want to. I was hungry, but I don't want to ask because I promised myself that I will not ask. So I told them I'll manage. Then they had 2 rusk packets. They gave me one and they left. I don't even till day I don't even know their names. I don't even remember their faces. Now, if I look back, I don't remember their faces. I crossed the road. I sat on the sitting area. I ate rust. I looked to my left. There is a water pump. I drank water and left, and I kept walking. I don't know how it happens to me. I don't know why it happens to me. It happens to me every day.
Hmm.
So if it's not magic, I don't know what magic is. So
That
so so I thought it is a tribute to the universe I want to give. So I named it Maya, so that whenever I take out the name Maya, it's like I'm giving tribute to the universe because universe has always given me so many things.
and how you are managing the service and spare part of Maya during the trip, going to the service centers or doing it at
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Going to the service center, obviously.
and they were supportive.
So sorry, yeah, yeah, definitely, but not in terms of money.
Yeah.
I had to pay,
Mhm.
but at the same time, they were supportive. They were like very because it's intriguing, right? Like no one has ever seen, at least them, they have not seen such built in a tempo traveler, so they're like, wow, this is interesting, and they do their bit. I kept talking with them, so we form a certain kind of relationship, some kind of acquaintance, and they give me more tips how to manage, what to do and what not to do, things like that. And maybe they'll go out of their line and do something for me. People have done that. So
Okay.
yeah, it's
So
always been amazing.
and any what are your next plans? So you have completed that 5 years entire thing, and now
uh 2016 July 1st is when I left, so this July 1st will be 5 years,
okay.
so almost 5 years.
So
Yeah,
now you are
there
at
is no plan.
yeah.
There is no plan at all. It's see travel is my lifestyle. This is how
So
I live.
yeah, so
This
not
is
about.
what.
I'm not asking about the this journey of 5 years. I'm saying after gaining so much experience and seeing so much in society. So sometimes that thing remain inside your heart that after this I will start this or I will do that or something like that. You keep planning something after this. So is there any plans that on that note?
First of all, there is no after this.
Yeah.
This is it is. I mean, uh, this is what I do. This is most people live at single place and work. I go from one place to another place and work. As simple as that. This is my lifestyle. This is how I live. And if I get bored of it, maybe I'll buy a small wooden house overlooking a waterfalls and I'll live there. I don't know. But right now I'm enjoying it. I'll do it. I don't believe in the future. It's an illusion. It doesn't exist. So right now I'm happy doing this. So I'll keep doing this. And a lot of things inspire me. A lot of things affect me. Because, for example, I was in Kolkata. Sonagachi.
Yeah.
Sonagachi is brothel house. So I went there and it affected me. So a lot of things like that. I volunteer at a lot of places. I volunteered with intellectually disabled people. I volunteered as a teacher in Meghalaya, in a small village for children. I volunteer at hostels. So many things I do. So when I volunteer, some things affect me, like what their life, how they are living. Certain things affect me. So I'm always working towards it. I'm always helping people in one way or the other, the way I know. Even COVID affected me. How people are, you know, uh, facing issues. So that is affecting me. So I'm trying to find ways to help people. Maybe creating a space where I can move from one place to another place, carrying oxygen and helping people. I'm thinking about that. So there are a lot of things that affects me on a day to day basis, and I keep thinking what to do, what not to do. But I don't have plans. I don't plan. Planning is never my thing. I just go with the flow. I wake up in the morning, I take a deep breath, and I think, wow, this is a good day. What can I do? That's it. That's how I live, and
Great.
that's how I've lived all these 5 years.
No, so I was, my question was because of that. I thought that, now, so actually this is your life now. So that is what you are saying, that this
Yeah,
is
this is
how,
my life.
this is your life. This is
Yeah.
something. It's not bound by, 4 year or 5 year or some kilometers. This is,
No, exactly. Exactly. That is what some people have this. Okay, I'll travel for 1 year, or
yeah,
I'll travel from this place to this place, like K to K trip, or I'll do a 1 year
yeah.
journey and I'll go back home. That's not me.
Hmm.
There is no time period. That is why I'm a nomad. That is what helps me move. That is what helps me, because I don't have to think about where to go, what to do, what not to do. I just I'm an empty shell, I just keep flowing.
Yeah. Great. I mean, great to meet you. Anything you want to share? Anything else if you want to say or share?
I really don't know. I just want people to follow their do things they love, because people doing things they love are happier people, and happier people make a happier world. So this is what I always say. Even when I gave my TEDx talk, I ended that with this sentence: happier people make a happier world, and I dream of that world.
Yeah, I mean, see, I forgot that the TEDx. I saw one of your photograph. As a TEDx speaker, you have been to on that stage and motivate
Yeah,
people from there. So that's
yeah.
a
I have been invited for two. I've spoken on two TEDx events. So yeah, two
that's great. I
times.
mean, that's
It's an amazing
another
experience.
another achievement. Sharing your thoughts
I
with
don't call it an achievement though, but
achievement means,
it's an amazing experience.
for me, achievement is something, when you get to get a chance or something where you can motivate people. So I'm for me,
Exactly. That
yeah,
I'm glad, because I see TEDx platform as any other platform where I get to talk, because I've given talks at various places. I've talked at schools, colleges, and stuff like that, because I love talking. I love that. That's why I call myself as inspiring wanderer, because I love to motivate and inspire people to do things they love to do. So when I get a chance to talk on such big platforms, especially my first TEDx was at a university where it was a real event, because COVID made it virtual event. This TEDx, but previous TEDx was a
really.
real time event. So I went there, and I got to interact with students. I got to talk with students and make them understand how they can lead their life. They had a lot of questions, because students are always, I love students. They always are beaming with a lot of questions. So I love talking to them. So it was an amazing experience. Even now, when I this TEDx was at IAM Tirchi. I've always dreamt of going to IAMs, because I wanted to go get into IITs, but again my things changed. I got into a state government university. Then I thought I'll crack CAT and get into an IIM. Then suddenly my things changed. I was thinking about something else. So, but when I was invited to speak at IIM Tirchi, I always wanted to go. That it's an amazing feeling, right? And at the same time, you get to talk to students again. They're all from different backgrounds. They have some may have worked, some have directly came from college. So they all had these wonderful questions. So I get to meet beautiful speakers. So it's always great experience when you get a chance to talk. It's I'm always grateful for that. It's always it's not an achievement, but I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I mean, achievement, it might not be for you, but for normal people like us, it is. So,
No, no, no.
So thanks a lot for joining and giving your time. And I must say that a true definition of nomad, if I have to say, is you, because everybody,
Thank you so much.
either it is their Insta bio or Facebook profile detail, they write nomad and this and that. So true definition, if I have to say, and yeah, if I have to say that someone I know who's a true nomad, that will be
Thank you so
that
much.
is,
Thank
and
you
that
so
will be
much.
you for sure. So
Thank you so
thanks
much.
a
Means
lot,
a lot.
and keep inspiring and keep doing the amazing thing.
Thanks. Thanks.